With all our hearts, we pray and ask, God bless Anambra, God bless the shining light that we bear. We're the only ones to make her brighter, the only ones to make her better, the only ones to make Anambra shine. With our sweat and blood, we breathe of our life.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Eyewitness. For those of you who have been watching our program, you know that what the Eyewitness crew tries to do is to bring you informative and relevant facts about the happenings in Anambra State. And today we have the pleasure of talking to the Executive Secretary, Anambra State Primary Healthcare Development Agency, Dr. Mrs. Shoma. Thank you so much, Madam, for being with us on the program.
Thanks for having me.
Anambra State Primary Healthcare Development Agency. What is it all about? When was it established?
Okay. Anambra State Primary Healthcare Development Agency was created in the year 2015, when the bill for its creation was signed into law by His Excellency Chief Dr. Willie Obiano, and that heralded the coming of the agency. A 15-member governing board was instituted same year in April, led by Dr. Sonny Epunife, and of course on the board we have 5 permanent secretaries, those of health, information, local governments, women and social development, information, and we have representatives from the 3 senatorial zones, the local government chairman, 1 per senatorial zone, and of course the health-related associations, a representative each. We're talking of the NMA, the Nigerian nurses and midwives, community health workers. So that's about the board.
In one of our oversight functions, we were able to visit the Anambra State Primary Healthcare Development Agency. That agency has been doing a lot. They've had some challenges, but in my opinion and that of our committee, they have been at least doing their best.
And of course, it was set up to coordinate primary healthcare activities in the state.
And that is what we have been doing. In fact, right now, all the health departments of the 21 local governments are under the agency. So they are all controlled from here. And when I say we coordinate primary healthcare activities, I'm talking about immunization services, nutrition services, health education, integrated management of childhood illnesses, and of course our flagship programs, which we carry out twice a year. What programs are those?
These are vertical programs from national. We are affiliated to the National Primary Healthcare Development Agency. So we have some vertical programs we carry out every year. The National Immunization Plus Days. This is polio eradication initiative. So we do that twice a year. We usually do it April, May, and then we also do the Maternal, Newborn and Child Health Week. This we carry out May, June, November, December. So when it's a time for those campaigns, it's carried out simultaneously in all the local government areas of the state.
And the community health services happens to be the primary health services. And by primary health services, it refers to the primary health facilities, what happens there, and being in charge of the health, human resources for health in those primary health care facilities in the 21 local governments.
One major problem people have, especially about primary health care, is staffing. What's the staff strength like when you talk about doctors, nurses, other health workers that the agency has mentioned?
For now,
our staff strength in all comes to about 500 and something for the skilled workers. And of course, when you include the non-skilled, it comes up to just close to 1,000. But it has always been a problem because they are not enough.
I'm just going to ask, is that
Yes.
paid staffing?
So to address that, interviews were conducted last year.
At the Local Government Service Commission, specifically for the 63 PHCs that were renovated by the government. And we are awaiting the results of that interview. We should just, be out in a few, within 2 weeks from now, I believe.
Let's talk about your agency's relationships with, since you're the primary health center, your core grassroots. What's the synergy with transition chairmen, the e-ways? Are they cooperative and helping with all these policies that agencies are running out?
Yes, it has been very cordial. I told you we have 3 local government chairmen on the board.
Yes.
And they represent the 3 senatorial zones.
Yeah.
And since we started in 2015, some have been changed, with the government and all that. But each set that comes in, they have been very helpful. When we have issues that have to do with the local government, for instance, when there was the issue of the labor unions that didn't want to, allow the local government workers come under the agency, they were very key in the negotiation process. And after that, the labor agreed and saw to it that the workers were moved. So we have a very cordial relationship. Even the Igwes, of course, we have what we call the ward development committees.
What's that?
Every community has a ward development committee. What we are doing now is 1 PHC per ward, where every political ward will have 1 functional PHC.
In political ward. So each ward has a ward development committee, headed by a ward development committee chairman who is a member of the community. So the Igwe is the patron of that committee. So they help us a lot, especially when we have campaigns, we want to disseminate information to the community. They have been very helpful. And we also, from time to time, pay advocacy visit to them. We just paid an advocacy visit to the Igwes at their last meeting, the meeting in April this month, and we went to sensitize them on the need to, provide security for the PHCs.
Some of them don't have perimeter fencing, so we're just appealing to them, advocating to them to see if they can also channel the 20 million Choose Your Community project to the perimeter fencing of some of these primary health centers. So we have a very good relationship with them.
That's great.
The relationship is working hand in hand. The agency in our nature south local government is doing their work very well with their landlord. And if you look at the way things are going in the facilities we have in our nature south local government, the state government in its wisdom and desire to take health down to the grassroots has done quite much in our nature south local government health system, primary health system. A couple of weeks ago, the state government donated so much to the primary health offices in our nature south local government.
With all our hearts, we pray and ask, God bless Anambra, God bless the shining light that we bear. We're the only ones to make her brighter, the only ones to make her better, the only ones to make Anambra shine.